Hey guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and today we're going to do Rachel's challenge for this week. I'm actually caught up to the right week. Can you believe that? She did, I guess you could call them little side clusters. I think she got the idea from Septeria 18, Sandy's channel. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, but I think she got the idea from her. And it's using your little bitty strips and your little scraps. So we're going to grab just some scraps, our ruler, and we're going to start cutting and tearing. Now some of these are already cut, so I'm not going to bother with cutting them again or trying to tear the sides. I'm just going to leave them like they are and put them together. So I like that and that. And you can use just about anything. You can use book pages. You can use all kinds of scraps. And what your object is just to kind of stagger them and put one, maybe, a long one, and then a shorter one, and then an even shorter one. And then I'll show you what else we do after that. So I've got a whole pile of little strips and things here, and I'm just kind of searching through to see what I might like. You can put wide ones, you can put thin ones. So no rules in this game. So you can put it over like that, and then this one you could put maybe like that. And then this old book page, I'd like to put it right in there. And then we'll probably put a tab or something on there. And you can do, like I said, as many layers as you want. You can even include some lace and trims and things in here too if you want to do that. I don't know that she did, but you can do that if you want to. I don't know if I will or not. I'm just kind of looking over here to see what I have right here on my desk. If I don't have anything right here I can grab, I may not. I have this little piece. I don't know if it will work on here or not, but let's see. And then, I will ink mine up. Now, Rachel didn't ink, but I like to ink, so mine will be inked up. Yeah, I might include that there. Okay. So I am going to start inking, and I'm just going to start on my bottom piece. And this is a good way to use those scraps, just the little pieces that you have no clue what you're going to do with. This is a good way to use those up. Now I will probably cut out the inking part because you guys know how to ink. And if I put the inking in every one of these, it's going to be kind of long video. So I will just cut out the inking part. And then you can either ink or not. This little book page is very, very old, so pretty fragile. Alright, we're going to start gluing. Now I'm only going to put glue, let's see. I'm only going to put it on one side for now, because I don't think I'm going to let that one fold all the way over. I think I'm going to bring it right about there, like that. And then this one, probably going to do it out there. And I think I am going to tear off the other side of this one just because it's a little bit big for what I want to use. So we'll just tear the other side off. And we'll put a little glue on one side and glue that down, I think. Yeah. No, I think I'm actually going to put my little piece of trim there first. So let's put a little bit of glue down through here to put our trim on. And you don't have to stagger these exactly. They can be, one of them can be close to the top, one of them can be close to the bottom. It doesn't matter. This is just using your scraps up. Alright, now we'll put this little piece down. And gonna bring it out about right there. Oh yeah, like that. And then this book page down. I love that. I love that. Now you can go ahead and do the other side if you want, but I think I'm going to glue mine down to the page like that, so I don't think I'm going to need to do this side on mine. I might put something right here, just the part that's going to show, but I don't think I'll put the paper all the way. I think I'll just put something right there, and I'm going to tear this one off a little bit. So we'll bring that in about right there, I think, because this part will be glued down to the side of my page, and I'll show you how I think she made these to go in just a second. You could also cut these off, like if you make one that's too long and you've got a page that you want to put it on, you could just trim it off, trim it in the middle. Now I've got a little piece sticking over right there, so we're going to put something there. Oh, this will work. Let's just use the little hole and all. I like the hole. So see, even these tiny little pieces, don't throw them out. There we go. Alright, so then we're going to put a little pull on this, or a tab. And you can use any tab that you might have. I think I might use that one. These are just some that I pre-cut or pre-punched. Let's see. Now, I think Rachel put some of her tabs on this side, but I think I want my tab on this side because I want to lay this down on the page. Let's pretend that this is a page. I want to put this on the page like that. So there would be my tab. That's how I want to put mine. So, and I'm not sure how she is going to put hers in her journal, but that's how I want to do mine. So let's just put that right there. So there is a tab. Now you could also round these corners. You know how I am about little pointy corners. I'll probably just do it like that. Cut a little bit off of them. So there is one finished. You could put a label or something on here if you wanted to. Lots of different ways that you can make these up. Okay, let's grab another base. Now your base can be anything. There's a good base right there. It's a little bit long, but like I said, if you make this too long, you can always cut it in half. So I'm thinking that for the base. And then I have this piece that might go in there somewhere. Let me look, see what I have here. Oh, I have this piece. This would look good. Nope, that's too close to the same. Maybe that one. Just want to kind of alternate your pieces so that they don't all look the same. So let's see if we can tear this one. Whew, I tore that one real good, didn't I? And thinking I might go with that right there. You can also tear them with your hands. You don't have to tear with the ruler. Okay, let's see. That, and then maybe that, and then I think that would look good on there, so we're going to put that on somewhere around in there. And I think I'll bring in a little piece of this. Yeah, I like that so far. So what else shall we do? Let's put this little bird on there. Let's put that there. And then I want another little piece of something up here at the top. Maybe just this. Tuck this back in there. Alright, I'm going to ink and then I'm going to glue these down. So I will cut out the inking part, then we'll come back and get ready to glue them down. Alright, I didn't set my timer, but I looked at the clock, so I actually cannot wear my watch right now because I broke it. I did. I dropped it in the bathroom on the tile floor and it hit on the face and it shattered. So it made me want to cry because I haven't had it that long and it was one of my Christmas presents. But I contacted Apple to see how much it would cost to fix it. $159 just to fix it. That's crazy. My watch didn't cost that, but $189. Because I don't have the newest one. Mine's the 3rd generation. That's outrageous. You can't do that. Alright, I think I actually inked the other side of that one and I'm putting this side down, but oh well. It's okay, we're gonna go with it. My son-in-law said, oh, I think you can probably buy just the cover and replace it, but you can't. I mean, you probably could, but I'd be afraid to tear the thing apart to try to fix it. So, oh well. I can't wear my watch, and I miss it so bad. I got so used to wearing it. I kept all of my blood pressure and everything was on that watch. My heart rate. So, I don't know what I'll do. Probably have to wait till Christmas and ask for another one for Christmas. Alright, that's coming apart right there, so I'm going to try to put a little glue on it. Press that down. Oh, I like that one too. And see, I could half it. If I don't want to use this whole piece on a page, I could just half it, and that would work. I can also put a little piece of that across there if I wanted, or let's try this. Oh, I like that better. No rules, remember, no rules. This is crafting your way. Alright, now let's put a little tab on there. And if you don't have this tab punch, you can just cut out a little circle or use a different tab punch, just whatever you have in your stash. Don't worry about using the same one or trying to find some tabs like this. You can use whatever you want. I think I'm going to put that one on there. And you don't even have to put a tab on it if you don't want to. Oh, I need to look at the back before I put this tab on there. If we put that on the edge, we need to cover right here. So, let's grab something to cover that with. See if I've got a long enough piece. There's a long one right there. So we can just glue that down. There we go. And I think I'm going to put another little piece of something there, just in case I don't glue all of that down to the page. I just don't want it to look like it's so bare. Let's just put that little piece down there. Then we can put our tab on here. Oh, I thought I already had glue on it. Whoops. Alright, let's see. Where do we want our tab? I think I'll put it right there. Now, if I cut this in half, I would cut it right here, and then I just put another tab down here. Very, very simple. Use up those little bitty scraps of ribbon and lace too, like these little pieces. Just put them down there. Just glue them down. I think all of that is pretty. There we go. So that is another. And you can see you can also put a little butterfly on these. I might just do that. Got a bird down there. We could put a butterfly up here. A lot of different ways you could decorate them up. I like that. Cute. Okay, let's find another. I think we use this one. I don't really want to use that one for the background though, because that one I want to use kind of for the top, because it is very, very pretty. So I'm just going to tear a piece of that. We use that. Oh, let's tear a piece of this. I like that, those colors together. Isn't this a good way to use up your scraps? Oh my goodness. And see, you can do them, you can stagger them this way too. You don't have to have the back one the longest and then on like that. You can stagger them any way that you want, but this is a great way to use up these little pieces. I love it. Thank you, Rachel. I know you didn't exactly come up with this, but this is another great idea. Alright, on this one I may not tear anything. I'm kind of liking the looks of that. And then I love my old book page in there. And then maybe just a tiny little scrap of a colorful paper right on top. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. Alright, again I will ink off camera and then we'll come back and I'll let you see what we've come up with. Okay, I don't know why I was so high up there. We can start gluing these down now. I get started working and I just keep sliding up, up, up. Okay. These papers are double-sided, so I may not have to put anything on the back. Let's see. And you could stitch down the center of these too. I think Rachel said she did do a zigzag stitch down the middle. So you could also do that. I'm going to tear that one off right there. Then so if you're going to stitch, you don't have to really put as much glue, but I may stitch and I may not, so I'm just adding my glue now just to make sure that everything's held down well. And look at this little piece of trim. This is a scrap that I had left over in a project that I did yesterday, I think. And I'm going to put it right down through here. Oh yes, I love that. Now I'm going to put a little extra glue on the end of that and just press that down just so that it'll stop fraying. Okay, and then I've got just this little piece that I think I want to put right there. It's just a little scrap. There we go. And we'll put a tab on. And I think I see the tab that I want if I can get a hold of it. Yeah, I want this blue one. Let's see if I need to do anything to the back first. Well, I do need to put a little strip down through here because that may show depending on how far out I go with it. So let's just do that right there. Let's put glue on this. Oops. Okay. And put that down like that. There we go. That will work. Then we can put this little piece on here. And I'm just going to put it right there. I like that. So there is another. Cute. These are so fun. And when I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, I'm using up all these scraps that just, normally I would have just probably chunked them after a while because they're not something, you know, not big enough that I would use in a lot of things. So do I like that together or not? I like it on this side. All right. And let's see what else we have. I could bring a piece of this in there. And I think I'm going to trim it down a little bit more. It's a little bit wide. And the thing on these is just not to overthink it. Because if you overthink it, like I do sometimes, then you're going to be sitting here all day trying to decide what you're going to put together. So just don't think too hard. Just put it down. So let's grab a piece of this. This is pretty. All of these are not just tiny scraps, but they're scraps that I wouldn't use in, you know, a lot of things. So, and I might just tuck that in right there and tuck this in down here just to give it a little bit more color in there. And let's see if I do anything else. It's sticking to my fingers. And here again, I like to bring in my book page when I can. I just think that book page is pretty. So I think I'll put that right there. All right, let's start gluing. Got everything inked. So I think I'll put that one down toward the bottom like that. Like that. And then, let's see, I think I had this one. I brought it on up like this, so we will put glue just on this side. And then this one we had like this, I think. Man, Ryan, I thought about this earlier. I love doing this. That one like that. And then I think I was going to tuck this in, so I'm just going to tuck it right there. I don't know if that was the spot that I was going to tuck earlier, but that'll work. So let's put a little glue on that. think I was actually going to tuck it back here, but let's just do it here. Like that. And then my little book page, I want to put right there. Oh, I love that one too. Now you could put something down on there. Let's see. A little piece of scrap lace that I have. I don't want to cover up all of my paper, so I don't know if I'll put that down on there or not. Alright, let's find a tab for this one, and then I may want to do something a little different on this one. I may want to put a label or something on there. Nope, not that tab. Yeah, let's do that one. Alright, let's look at the back first. Yeah, we need to bring a little piece down through there of something. Probably this would work right there. Tear that off. And I'm going to leave that green on there. I think that's pretty. Oh yeah, I like that. Then we'll put our little tab on here. And then I think, I'm looking over to see if I have a label or anything just laying somewhere. Let's put that like that. And then if I need to, I can cut it in half and then put another tab down here. So let's see if we have just a word. Just a word. Let's put that on there. I'm just going to ink it up pretty good so it will kind of blend in. There we go. So there is another. Fun, fun, fun. Okay, let's find another base. I think that'll be a good base right there. And then I have just some of these pieces that I might use on there. Like this. This is a little piece of vintage wallpaper. We might put that in under there like that. And what else? Oh, here's some pieces. I knew I had more pieces. And see, I'm just going to use that with that little hole in the top of it too. That's not going to hurt a thing. Add a little bit more interest to it. So put that one there. I think I'll bring this one under maybe, and then put this one on top. No, I'm not too crazy about that one on there, so let's find something else. What about this one? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, let's start gluing this one down. Alright, that's going to be our base. Then we're going to put this one down on there. put, I think I'll put that right there. This piece is going to go right here. Okay, now what? I feel like I need something else on here. Okay, I got this little piece of vellum, so I think I'm just going to put it right there. And then I'm just going to put this little label right across there. And that's going to be another one. And then I don't think I'm going to need anything on the back of that one, so I'm going to grab a tab. That tab will work. And I think I'm going to insert it right there. I'm just going to leave a little tiny bit of space between it and my wording here. And if I need to cut this in two, I'll just cut it right there between those words. So there is another. These go so quick and they're so cute. All right, let me grab another background. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to tear it in half though. We can use that one for two different things. Let's make one that's really, really floral this time. Real floral. Oh, I just love those with a little hole in them. I think I'll put that right there. That doesn't bother me a bit. These two are a little bit too close together, I think. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I'm just dragging out little pieces here that I've got. Here's one that we could tear a piece off of, or we've already got this piece torn. Oh, there's a pretty piece. That's way too matchy-matchy. We'll use those for the next one. Let's put this one on there. Maybe like that. I'm going to tear right there and tear down here. Matchy-matchy. All right, let's start. I think I'm gonna, do I want to put this down and then this? Yeah, I think so, because I want to bring this in back here. So let's put this little piece down first, and then right before it glues down, I am going to put that little blue piece in there. Excuse my fingers, they are very inky right now. There we go, that'll work. It's a little crooked, but we'll straighten it as much as we can, and then we won't worry about the rest of it. Maybe that's pretty. No, I think I'm going to save that for a different one, but I do want something right out here at the end. Ooh, that's pretty. That brown, but do I want to tear that? Let's just tear this and put a little piece of this on there. I don't want to cover all of this, so I just want a tiny piece there. Maybe even Now I'm not sure. Let's see. Do I want that? Yeah, I think that'll work. Ooh, maybe this side. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tear a piece. I'm going to put a piece up there and a piece down here, I think. That'll still leave all of this, and then we may put a number or something in there. That'll work. Okay, let's do that. I'm going to use this little scrap of book page. Now I'm going to put it down at kind of an angle, like that. Don't want to cover up my birdie. Or my birdie's tail. We can pretend that he's just flying off into the sunset. And then I'm going to put this little number down. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now we need a tab. Let's see. What shall we put on this one? You know what? You can even put these tabs on there. Those are some tabs that we made earlier. Could put those on there. I don't know. Now I want all of them on there. Okay. Ooh. Don't mind that. I don't know. I might save those and use them on the inside of my journal. Let's just grab a tab. That one will work. And we'll put it right in there. Cute. I love these. Ooh, why have I not thought about this before? Oh my goodness. Okay, now I need to do one that has a lot of floral on there. I think I want that as the base. Now that's a good size piece. I think I might save that one for something else. So what piece do we want on there? I can bring in a piece of this. Oh, let's don't put it there. I don't want to cover up my birdie. You know, I don't want to use that as the background. See, I changed my mind in midstream. I want my birds to show, so I'm going to grab something that's a little bit more plain for the background. If I can find something right here. And then we're going to use that, our birdie, for the front part. Well, I'm not sure I have any that are, they don't have to be long enough. Let's just use that for the background. They don't have to be extra long, they can be shorter. And then I'm going to tear this top part off. Okay, this may not be a very big one because I don't want to cover up my little birds. I'm still looking. Oh, I think we'll put that out there like that. Yeah, I think I'm going to glue it down like that. I'm not going to put a lot more on there because I just don't want to cover everything up. Okay, so let's glue this down. And right before I glue that down, I'm going to put that in there. Just glue that like that. Then I'm just going to put a little glue up under here. Okay. And then put this little piece out here so I can still keep my little birdies. that. Then, let's see, do we want anything else on there? I got a little tiny piece of vellum. I'm just going to stick it down. Better than throwing it in the scraps, so, or in the garbage, so I'll just stick that down. Got another piece of little vintage wallpaper. I think I'll put a piece of that down there. So this one I'm just filling in because, like I said, I don't want to cover the birds. So I'm just filling in with little pieces. Like that. Then I think I want something right there. What about that piece? 65 cents. The birds are 65 cents. That'll work. Put that right there. Cute. Okay, I don't think we're going to need anything on the back of that one. So let's grab a tab. That tab will work. And I think my time is just about up. Let's put our tab right there. How cute. I love these. Okay, let me look and see how many we have. I think my time is up, so I can't just keep going here. I would love to keep going. I've got a few more scraps and I'd love to just keep making them. I may keep making them off camera just to get a lot finished. Look at that. We did a ton in no time. Okay. How cute. Now I'm going to do a zigzag stitch down the middle of them, and I'll show that on the videos. I'll show a close-up of that on the photos. So that's not something you have to do. Like I said, that's just something that I want to do. But I think it'll kind of finish it off and pull everything together. But you could go back when you start to use these, like I said, either cut them or add a little piece of ribbon or lace or just anything that you have. You know, we could just put a piece of that on there like that. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and do that. I laid it down. I liked how it looked, so we'll just go ahead and do it. Cute. There we go. Look at that. I love them. Thank you so much, Rachel, for the challenge. So you guys go over and check out Rachel's channel. I will link the hashtag below. It is the hashtag Roxy's Weekly Challenge. If you click on that, you can find Rachel's channel and everybody else who is participating in these weekly challenges. So she has some awesome ideas, and I thank her so much. Sometimes it makes me think outside the box. You know, this is not something I would have come up with just right on my own. So it makes you think sometimes. You know, all of us have that little rut sometimes that we get into, and her challenges just make you think and do things that you wouldn't normally come up with. All right, guys, we'll talk to you later. Thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. Bye-bye.